Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Brianna Turner. Oh, Brianna Turner. This season is going to go swimmingly. This season is going to go incredibly smooth, as we now have somebody who put being a locker room leader first instead of their own career. That's right. Brianna Turner last year averaged 1 point per game. 1 point per game. She was too busy controlling the Chicago Sky locker room. She was too busy being a defensive presence. She was too busy controlling Kennedy Carter and Angel Reese and Teresa Witherspoon. And on top of that, she was too busy being an activist. And a lot of people were saying, you know what? Brianna Turner, you know what? Forget what you said in the past. We're going to go with as long as you don't bring that to Indiana, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forget. I'm willing to move on. I'm willing to wipe the slate clean. I'm willing to start fresh. And Brianna Turner said, oh, I appreciate that. Now, let me continue about my business. Let me continue about my business. Brianna Turner, within the first 24 hours of being signed to the Indiana Fever, she already got on her soapbox and she already activated. Activists gonna activate. Activists gonna activate. They're gonna activate. Activists, they're gonna activate. Friendly reminder that I'm against all forms of discrimination, including racism, sexism, homophobia, misogyny, and transphobia. She's talking to you, Fever fans. By the way, in case we all aren't on the same page, she's talking to Indiana Fever fans. She believes you guys are racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, sexist. You guys hate zebras. You guys hate animals that have stripes or spots. If it's a zebra, you hate it. If it's a cheetah, you hate it. If it's a tiger, well, what kind of tiger? You know what I'm saying? We're at that point with these people. Friendly reminder that I'm against all forms of discrimination, including racism, sexism, homophobia, misogyny, and transphobia. I often advocate against these discriminatory practices. Feel free to unfollow, mute, or block me if that is bothersome to you. Always protect your peace. She goes on to say, I will not bend the knee or change my online advocacy efforts to appease others. While I anticipate receiving criticism, hostility, and invalidation, why would she anticipate receiving criticism, hostility, or invalidation if she doesn't view the people that she is now taking or that are now taking her in as one of their own, if she's not expecting some type of pushback? If she doesn't think Fever fans are holding these values, why would she be anticipating criticism, hostility, and invalidation? It's just another day in the WNBA world as far as she's concerned, right? No, she's stepping into it's a whole new world. I love Aladdin. I do. I do. Guilty as charged. And yes, the remake with Will Smith, I was a fan of it. I was a fan of it. I was so much of a fan of it. I went out of my way a couple of years ago. We went to Broadway. My wife, boom, went to Broadway, watched Aladdin. It was good as well over there. So if anybody's in the area, go check out Aladdin on Broadway. They're not paying me. Shameless plug. I have interests and life outside of my playing career. I do not expect or crave validation from social media. I have low expectations for Twitter, and I'm cognizant that many will reject my takes. Why are we saying this? Why are we saying this again? We need to ask ourselves that. I literally have a MA in social justice and human rights, so of course I speak up. Well, thank God for that. I haven't been as active on here lately, but wanted to share what my page has consisted of for years. Twitter discourse is far from normal nowadays, so I will keep distancing myself from that space in order to protect my own peace. Y'all enjoy though, and best of luck. W space is different. I heard once Caitlin Clark got into the WNBA, the WNBA space has been different. That's what I've heard. Once Caitlin Clark stepped foot, WNBA space had been. Sabrina Ionescu shook the foundation a little bit. Once Caitlin Clark got in here, everybody started, the WNBA space, it's just full of Wait, what's it full of again? BT, remind me. Racist, sexist, homophobes, misogynists, transphobes. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. And of course, Fever fans, already we're doing this already. This She hasn't said hello to Fever fans. She hasn't said way to be here. Look at the difference between Sophie Cunningham arriving, DeWanna Bonner arriving, Natasha Howard arriving, Sydney Colson arriving. Sydney Colson made it a joke. You guys are saying I'm traded so much I didn't even realize that. No, you're a free agent. It's funny. I mean, she did give the Indiana Fever this, right? I am ecstatic to join the Fever organization and compete for a championship. I was drawn to the team's commitment to investing in women and providing the best professional atmosphere for success. I can't wait to arrive in Indy and get to work. Raise your hand if you buy that. Now, raise your hand if you think, oh, wait, there's a big spotlight on Indiana. I can bring all of my activists and activating over to Indiana, and we can really get active over there. Yeah, I'll sign. That sounds like a good move. But do you want to know what's not surprising about this? This is closed. Nobody can respond to this. Nobody can address this. Nobody can say, hey, welcome to Indiana. Nobody can do anything under this. So brave. So brave. So brave. We can hide behind a statement, but if it comes to actual confrontation, let me run and tuck my tail. Fever fans aren't too happy. This girl is gonna break our team chemistry. Oh, but it's all about the team chemistry. That girl thinks she is the shit. Oh my God. And there it is. Again, I say professionalism matters. Well, it's almost been 24 hours or so. While I anticipate receiving criticism, hostility, and invalidation, what Bree Turner thinks of Fever fans. Give it up. Give it up, guys. Give it up. And there goes the fucking locker room. Seriously, what were the Indiana Fever thinking, our friends over there at Black and White Sports? First things first, let's go on the internet and address some random negativity. I'll just act like this is a I'm happy to be joining Indiana post and say, welcome to the Fever. Detached from reality. The fact that her first post after signing is not even an I am happy to join the Fever or some shit, but straight up being negative and shit. Did we sacrifice Temmie for that? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. If we're going to get rid of Grace Berger anyway, why didn't we just... If we're going to literally redo the whole entire team, why didn't we just core those 4 players? Why? Let's think about that also, folks. In hindsight, look at how many players from last year's roster we kept. Why even core 6? We can core 4. We can core 5. I'm about to sell my Fever tickets. I'm not going to sit through another traumatic season. She has already outdone Alyssa Smith. Replacing Hitler with Stalin was a choice from Amber. Temmie Fegbenle was sacrificed for this shit. My British queen. Bench players talking like starters. I hate it. I can see why Sky fans sick of her ass. Nah, I'm all for standing up for the right thing as we all should, but you literally chose to be here, so why are you acting like you're being held hostage? Because you're part of the Fever. Great way to make fans not be welcoming. And of course, CDS, salute to you, chicks. Fever front office ideas of culture and protect the locker room, very different than most Fever fans. This is her first interactions with fans after the signing. Is it different than Brown, Bonner, Howard? 10 times, 1,000 times different. This is who. Go. You're trash, man. Can we package her for a trade and get Kennedy Carter? Can we go get Kennedy Carter now? Can we get Kennedy? Now that we know that Kelly is blowing smoke up our tuchis. Now that we know Amber is blowing smoke our behind. Now that we know Steph is blowing smoke. Now that we realize that they're just blowing smoke. It's okay. It's okay. I don't hold it against you. I don't hold it against you. I'm allowed to call it out, though. I'm allowed to say you're blowing smoke up my ass. Now that it's coming a little bit more clear, can we just get Kennedy Carter now? Somebody who actually has talent. Somebody who's been quiet this whole entire off season on Twitter. Somebody who's been doing nothing but just balling out in China. No? Okay. Forget I even mentioned anything. Of course, and here we go. I tried. That was my one opportunity. I never have the opportunity to try to forget it. Funny how she's not let anyone comment. Yeah, on brand. Like, how about shouting out the team and the fans as your first comment after signing with the Fever? Instead, she does this. Nothing wrong with this. Okay. Just basketball, just playing. Don't bring her activism to this team, and everything will be fine with me. But if she start connecting on social media like this, I'm neither white nor from the U.S. They're not even in training camp, Jar Jar Binks, Indiana Fever right now. It's fine. And of course, why aren't we surprised? The block party has already begun. The block party has already begun. We're blocking Fever fans because somebody asked a question, because somebody made a quick little joke. Oh, somebody on the Fever made a joke. Get over you big baby. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy. Can the fucking season start already?